Greetings, friend, and welcome. Death used to end the conversation, but today AI is changing that. A growing industry, sometimes called grief tech, or the digital afterlife, is using photographs, voice recordings, videos, text messages, social media posts, and personal stories to construct digital versions of real people. Some systems replay answers recorded while the person was alive. Others use generative AI to create new responses in a familiar voice and style. The result is no longer simply a memorial page. It can be something that answers back. Before Holocaust educator Marina Smith died in 2022, she recorded extensive video interviews with StoryFile. At her funeral, mourners could ask questions, and the system selected appropriate recorded responses, creating the experience of Smith speaking directly to the people attending her service. Importantly, the AI was not inventing new statements with her voice, but demonstrating how a person can now remain conversational after death. Chinese companies now offer what some are calling digital resurrection. Silicon Intelligence has created interactive avatars from short samples of video and audio, while Superbrain has worked with families to reconstruct speech patterns, memories, and personality information. Some basic digital clones could be produced for around $50. One company executive said he talks with an AI avatar of his mother, who died in 2018, roughly once a week. In South Korea, Seoul-based company Base creates AI-generated videos of deceased relatives from photographs and voice samples. In one 2026 case, a man wrote a message that an AI version of his late grandfather then delivered to his father. The words were emotionally meaningful, but they were written by the living family member, not spoken by the grandfather during his lifetime. AI can therefore preserve someone's appearance and voice while producing memories or messages that person never actually created. At that point, is the machine helping anyone heal from grief? In December 2025, Meta received a US patent for a system that could train a language model on a person's social media activity and generate responses on that user's behalf when they are absent, including after the user has died. The patent describes using past interactions to simulate the person's responses to new posts. Meta has said it has no current plans to turn the idea into a product, but the patent shows how ordinary digital lives could become training material for posthumous personalities. Who controls a person after the person is gone? The deceased cannot approve a new sentence, object to how their personality is portrayed, cancel a subscription, or change their mind about being recreated. Their digital identity may instead be controlled by relatives, an estate, or the company operating the model. California has already expanded protections for deceased performers, requiring permission for many commercial uses of AI-generated replicas of their voices or likenesses. Hereafter, AI became one of the best-known early services for recording someone's memories and allowing relatives to ask questions after their death. But in 2026, the service began shutting down, and its website now returns an error. Families can preserve a person digitally for decades only if somebody continues paying for servers, software, storage, security, and maintenance. A 2026 study of grief technologies argued that these systems can transform grief from something natural that humans experience into something technology promises to manage or control. There may be genuine comfort in hearing a parent's voice again, but the same emotional vulnerability creates an unusually powerful business relationship. The customer is paying a company for continued access to somebody they love and cannot replace. This technology begins by taking advantage of an incredibly human desire. One more conversation. But once voices, memories, mannerisms, faces, messages, and personalities become data, the version of the person that remains may slowly stop belonging entirely to the person it's supposed to represent. Considering how poorly AI works at this time, preserving something as sacred as one's personality is too big of a responsibility. When the dead can keep speaking forever, who owns the person doing the talking? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, this is Micah Sai, and you're watching the Singularity Hub.